How's it going out there, fans and TV viewers out there? It's been another TV week, so me and Spider-Man here are bringing you guys more TV time with MrDarkPhoenix, and let's just jump right into it with the original Sinners and Saints episode that was on a couple weeks ago. I know, I've been slacking, but TV's been so good I just can't. I have to rewatch it over and over again, but it's back. I'm back. I'm going to be updating everything today and tomorrow, so I'll be all caught up by then. But let's just start off with the original Sinners and Saints to start off with, and then we'll go into other stuff later on as the show progresses. Blood has more properties than we thought more. We just thought it was something that the vampires fed on, but it turns out something else can be a little bit... it seems like something more can come from it, depending on who the person is, I guess, or what properties this person might have, but it seems like this blood can do a lot more than vampire blood can, so I'm not sure if that's going to be ever touched upon again, but it seems pretty good to have blood that can do all that stuff it did in the episode. We learn more about earlier mystic rituals, and with a misleading name as it's called, you would think people would be a little more cautious about allowing themselves to be a part of it, but I don't know how they're brainwashed, so that's okay then. We learn more about hostility between one character and why they're so hostile towards others. And I gotta say, it's a little bit merited. It's a little bit understandable why you're so hostile towards others because of all the things you've been through. And it's pretty traumatic. And so, you know, you had the right to be mad and, you know, push things into people and blow up a church almost and all that good stuff. We're on a spirit quest with our baby mama. Isn't everything always great when you're on a spirit quest? Especially with the mother carrying your hybrid quote-unquote devil child. But spirit quest nonetheless, that's your spirit guide apparently. Past affairs put a lot into perspective, and this is kind of, whoa. This is like kind of, that was kind of bad almost. Like, I like the way the direction of the show was going with all of this different backstories and all this different stuff, and now we've got the next topic we have, which is deals were forged. So now we have more ways of basically coming to terms with how we're going to win this, or how we're going to take something from him, or basically how we're going to do all this stuff. And it's getting pretty interesting to see how or who's going to come out as the main person when all this is done with. Yeah, like I said before, with a name like The Harvest, what did you think could happen? Maybe if they had a thought of a less threatening name for it, like the brunch or the lunch, you know, not the harvest, because even harvest itself is a name that, you know, it's like, I want to volunteer for the harvest, and that's why there weren't any more people there, because you didn't think twice before volunteering yourself. That's why you always have to sign. That's why you have to read the paper before you sign the contract, because you never know what you signed up for. Strong connections are explained, and we know why one wants to betray the other one. Of course, because how would this show work without mounts and mounts of betrayal? Because that's how we get things done, by compulsion, betrayal, and absolute murder with a heart in your hand. Like pump, pump, all that good stuff. Can Elijah have the safest plan? Out of everything that's happened, I feel like Elijah's the one that has a really good grip on not just necessarily one character relationship, but just one in particular really big piece that can really help. And I feel like even if he's a part of this, I feel like that's going to be his new trump card, because he's been showing a lot of what he does best is his respect towards one character, and they really appreciate it, and so they feel like they'll have to repay them somehow, or, you know, helping to hone your own abilities just to have you more as a destructive force, but not necessarily for the enemy, but maybe for you instead. So it's just have to see what's going to happen with that later on, but I'm really eager to see how this is going to work out and how training can help you become more powerful now. Our war has a much bigger purpose now, ever since this little devil baby thing got started. We all knew it was going to be about getting the Klaus baby, but now it's, you know, getting it, being able to have your right troops and everything else, and doing all that, and it's just so much to take in. That's why I love the show every week, and I'm glad you guys tuned in to watch me talk about it. And that's pretty much this week's episode, Sinners and Saints. Yeah, that's it. And I'm so glad you guys watched the show and then watch me talk about it. So don't forget to tune in for more episodes of TV Time with Mr. Dark Phoenix and Spider-Man. This has been the both of us telling you guys always to tune in every week. And don't forget to turn on your remote, watch your TV, and always remember to geek out and enjoy your lives. Thank you so much, everybody.